and I get a text in the presentation group chat telling me some,
y'all, there's an active shooter on campus.
Oh! And I look like, oh.
Everybody except football players and cheerleaders report to class.
What you mean? Because that don't even sound right. What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl janiaaaliyah, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time here, hi, welcome. I would offer you a seat, but y'all already know only my subscribers can sit down. So if you're trying to get you a seat, then go ahead and smack the subscribe button down below and hurry up, cause we got some stuff to get into. Okay, great. All right, y'all, so today I am back with a fresh new story time. And when I tell y'all this story, it is really just a hot mess. It literally just happened probably yesterday or the day before, because I can't keep track sometimes. But like, it was just really a hot mess, and it was honestly all over the place. And anyways, yeah, so y'all saw the title, so y'all pretty much get what the gist of the story is. But basically what had happened was they thought somebody was gonna shoot up the school. Oh! So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna explain. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain. So let's get started. For about the last week, I have been filming a little productive like week in the life type video. I have like a checklist, everything, and I deleted social media once again so I can focus and just get through this week, because basically we like in the last week of classes basically, and so there's kind of a lot going on, right? And so on my checklist, you know, I had certain stuff that I needed to complete every day before, you know, I could just chill and watch Netflix all day. And so yesterday, which was what's today? Yesterday, which was Thursday, on my list I was basically set to do a couple assignments. Then me and my friend had to go run a couple errands and had to go to the beauty supply store because I had to pick up some hair, because I have to do somebody's hair today, which is Thursday, right? Stay with me. So tell me why we leave or whatever. I go out to the car because I realized Tamara was dead. She was dead, because I had her in my purse, right? And you know, like my purse, honey, I don't know what be going on, but I think I'll be like carrying rocks or something in my purse, because I had Tamara in my purse. And the other day I was looking like for my card or something, and I just saw like a light shining in my purse. And you know, Tamara, she mixed, so she flashlight and taser, and so I saw the flashlight was on, and so that's when I was like, dang, this junk been on the whole time. So I was like, okay, let me see if I could tase. And no, so everything was dead, and so I had to go to the car to get Tamara's charger, right? So I do that, and then I come back, then go back to the car. Then when I get back in the car, I realized, dang, I just bought this little vent clip for my phone. I left it in my room. So I run back up, go to my room, get that. Now mind y'all, I had just took out the trash from my room, so just keep that in mind. I had just took out the trash. I was ordering stuff off Amazon, like I was waiting on packages and everything to come in, like whatever, right? So I get down there or whatever. I call my friend, let her know I'm outside, because my friend, she be asleep. She be asleep middle of the day, sis be asleep. So I had to call her to make sure she wasn't asleep and let her know that, hey girl, I'm outside, come outside whenever. So she finally come outside, and you know, we pull off or whatever, we pulling off, and we get to the beauty supply store. So we get there, they see us at least 3 times a week, so it was whatever. So we got our stuff, like I got my stuff, she got hers. Then after that, we had to like go run some couple other errands, right? And so tell me why she had got out the car to go handle her business or whatever. I'm sitting in the car, and one of my classmates, we had like a little group chat for one of my classes, because we supposed to be doing this little group presentation on Friday. But the thing was, it's about 5 people in the group, and only 2 out of those 5 people show up to class, and I'm not one of the 2. Yeah, it's only because my teacher, she read word from word, so I'm not finna, I can do that in my room. I can read the PowerPoint in my room. So yeah, we ain't skipping, y'all. We're self-taught, okay? And that's what it is. That's what it is. Still passing. So basically, like, you know, we had all planned on meeting up prior to the presentation because, you know, we never in class together. So we had a little group chat or whatever. And while I'm sitting in the car waiting on my friend to come out this building, and I get a text in the presentation group chat telling me some, y'all, there's an active shooter on campus. Oh! And I'm looking like, like, what do you mean? I literally say exactly that, like, what do you mean? And let me go read y'all what she said, because I don't want to misquote, honey. But I was just looking like, child, what you mean active who? Oh, okay, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm gonna stay exactly where I'm at. Let me go to this thing. Okay. So she said she sent all caps, active shooter is on campus. That's basically how she sent it, right? So the groups, they saying, what? I'm like, active shooter. And that's when she was like, yes. And now mind y'all, I think as she sent that text, my friend was getting in the car, and so I'm like, girl, like, this girl just said blah blah blah. She like, like, that's weird, because my boyfriend said, like, because her boyfriend's on a football team, and apparently I don't know who the football team that made mad. I don't know who wife the football coaches was sleeping with. I don't know what it was, but they done made somebody mad. So the football coaches earlier that day, I'm guessing, had received like some threatening email or whatever addressed to them, or like it was sent to them, but I don't know if it was addressed to the school, but something along those lines, right? And so I guess the coaches had already kind of made the football players aware, like, okay, don't come by the field or just whatever, right? But ain't nobody said nothing about active shooter. Now mind you, it's about 3 other group chats that I have for school, and I'm not seeing no other messages. I'm not seeing no messages like, oh, y'all heard that, oh, y'all stay inside, oh, y'all this, like, no. And I'm also not getting no emergency alert emails, like, because let me tell y'all something. My school be quick to email after a little lightning strike. They be quick to email after a little rain, honey. Will have us stand inside on a sunny day. On a Sunday. So with that being said, I was kind of suspicious, because like I said, I wanted to believe her. I didn't want to discredit her, but I also know I was still playing my part and just not coming back on campus until we figure out what's going on, right? So that's when finally they send out an email basically saying, okay, the football staff received a suspicious email, but at this time there is no, like, we don't think there's any immediate threat, but all like football facilities and athletics facilities have been locked down at the moment, so blah blah blah. Basically, like, don't go to the football field and don't go to the field house. Basically that's what they said, right? So then fast forward, now it's finally getting into all the other group chats, but nobody is saying anything about an active shooter. Nobody's saying anything about anybody shooting, hearing nothing, period. These kids is going to class. They going to class. Now I wasn't worried about that because I wasn't finna go to class anyways. So yeah, but they going to class. They proceeding like normal to a certain extent, right? But then after they had sent that email, that's when a couple folks was like, oh, like, I'm not gonna go to class, like, oh no. And then I think one of my teachers had actually like sent out an email like, okay, I got an all clear from the dean saying we can hold class, so I'll be having class, but I guess if you want to come on Zoom, then you can. And I'm just like, ma'am, nobody show up to your class on a regular day. What would make you think we would not want to come on Zoom? Okay, so basically that's when, you know, of course I'm texting the little presentation group chat, and I'm just letting them know like, yeah, y'all, let's just go ahead and do the little presentation thing on Zoom, because like at this point, why not? And now mind y'all, I ain't gonna lie, secretly I wanted to do it on Zoom anyways, because I really didn't feel like going to the library. So I was kind of just like, yeah, let's get on Zoom, like, ooh, let's get on Zoom. So that's when, of course, like, everybody, you know, sending little memes and stuff. And okay, let me tell y'all the funniest comparison I saw. So we have like a black group chat, right? And then there's like a group chat like with basically all the other students. So it's like basically a white group chat with like the rest of the white students, and then there's like an all black group chat, right? The all black group chat, they in there sending memes, making jokes. Like, it was honestly hilarious. It was hilarious. Why do I click in the white group chat? Because not gonna lie, the white group chat usually be having all the information. Like, somebody be having a scoop up in there. In the black group chat, it mainly just be jokes. It be jokes, but they be funny, okay? But so I go to the white group chat. Why they sending puppy pictures?
Oh!
There has been a threat of a shooting and you are sending me puppy pictures. You are sending me pictures of dogs. Now, I love me some dogs, but sweetie, are you for real? You for real? Cute. Okay. All right. So, first of all, when I saw that, I was just like, okay. Now, of course, mind you, me and my friend, we still in the car. We, at this point, like, as soon as, like, they was saying all that, I'm like, okay, well, you trying to go eat some food? So, we looked for some food for a little bit, then we decided, okay, we finna go get Zaxby's. So, we pull up, go get Zaxby's. I got a 3 nibblers meal with some extra Zax sauce and some fries, baby. I don't know what they put in that, Zaxby's seasoning salt. But if you work at Zaxby's, drop the recipe down below. Yeah. But anyways, and then she got a little kicking chicken sandwich, and that was that. So we just sit in the car eating and looking at these memes in this little group chat, and also, you know, refreshing our emails, because why do it feel like we're just being told literally nothing right now? Like, where's the scoop? Where's the information? Is anybody going to, you know, like, is it clear? Is it good? Because y'all saying go to class, but y'all not saying that it's clear. That's why I was just like, that's confusing, right? Then not too long after receiving all them emails, I wasn't receiving none of the texts, but apparently, like, it was some blast text being sent out basically saying everybody except football players and cheerleaders report to class. What you mean? Because that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. Because at the end of the day, if the football players is in danger, baby, then everybody is. If the football players in danger, then their classmates are. If the cheerleaders in danger, then their classmates are. And it's just like, don't tell me that this anonymous emailer know all these players and cheerleaders by face. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. So of course, that's when we was all looking like, oh baby, first of all, this is not Alabama, this is not UGA. Like, we not like that. We not like that. So it was honestly surprising that they got a threat at all. That's why I speculate. I'm like, who wife or who husband did y'all upset? Because they can't be mad over football. They just can't. But yeah, so anyway, so me and my friend, we at Zaxby's, we eating the Zaxby's or whatever. We talking, laughing, and scrolling past all these puppy pictures. This girl, next thing you know, this girl starts screaming. I'm like, oh, what you screaming for? That's when I look and I start screaming. And for a flash second, I'm looking like the dang shooter done found us. Like, what is how he found? No, it was literally a homeless lady, like basically like peeking through the window at us like this. Now, mind you, God always says help the homeless, but you did not have to scare me like that, ma'am. You did not have to do me like that, because I almost clean urinated myself when I saw that lady looking through the window like that. Like, literally. Because what had happened was we were just sitting here laughing, talking, and then we kind of heard like a faint voice say, spirit change. And so she looked over first, because I barely heard it. I kind of just ignored it. And it was, so I was looking like, ma'am, you're going to have to back up. You're going to have to do something, because wait a minute. That, like, ma'am. Because I think she came from the back, so we did not see her. If she would have came from the front of where we was parked at, then we would have seen her. But no, this lady creeped from the back of the car and came. I was like, oh, wait a minute, because the way we thought we had just got caught up, like, I'm looking like, who is this at the, like, what is going on? What is this? Is this okay? But yeah, so she ended up like walking off or whatever. But at that point, we was both shook up, because I'm like, first of all, ma'am, you just screamed, almost gave me a whole heart attack. Then on top of that, it's just like, dang, like, oh my goodness, what just happened? What what just happened? And so in the back of my mind, I'm sitting here, I'm still wondering what this girl heard. Because for those of y'all who don't know, my school is kind of like in the ghetto, like, and I go to a PWI, so it's like the areas, like basically the perimeter of the school, they tried to gentrify it so like the teachers and some students have somewhere to live. But other than that, like, no, they literally only tried to gentrify the campus. That's it. And so literally I hear gunshots all the time, sweetie. From my dorm, it's always gunshots going off at night though. It's usually not gunshots or nothing in the middle of the day. So when I asked the girl, I said, hold on, let me tell you what I asked her. I said, you know, I think somebody said like where, because you know, you saying active shooter, sweetie. Did you see him? Did you hear him? Was you running? Something. And so that's when she was like, there were shots last night and now there were shots going on now. And I'm like, why was you the only one to hear these shots? In my mind, I'm kind of just like, I'm like, okay, still not coming back, but why were you the only one who heard shots? So that's just kind of what I was trying to figure out, because I was just like, okay. And so that's when I'm like, okay girl, like, where you hear them? Because you know, I'm off campus debating if I should come back, but ain't nobody else said anything. That's when she said football field apparently, but it's a shooting threat made. So was it a threat or did you hear shots? What was it, a threat or did you hear gunshots? And at that point I was kind of just like, okay, maybe she was just terribly misinformed. It was trying to look out for us, but she was just misinformed or something and ran with it, because I was truly just looking like, ma'am, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. So at this point, you know, we still eating our food. And you know, we waiting on updates. Like, we waiting on y'all to tell us something, say all clear. We found a suspicious owner to the email, something. Why these folks gonna send us an email? I kid you not. Actually, let me go to the email. Hold on, let me go to the email, because we gotta pull receipts. These folks literally sent us an email that was supposed to be an update to the prior email, saying basically to check our email. So yes, they sent us an email update telling us to check our email for updates. So let me go ahead and show it to y'all. Can y'all see? So, suspicious activity update. Check your email for more information. There was nothing there. And so basically about 2 hours go by. We still ain't hearing nothing from either side. Like, I guess it was a positive that we wasn't hearing nobody else say that they heard any type of gunshots or saw any suspicious activity. But we also have not received an update from the school. But at that point I was like, okay girl, like, at this point they still sending jokes, they still sending puppies. So at this point it seems like it's good to go back. Like, it's good to go back, and y'all folks still want to take your test, so we finna just drive back. So basically we drive back on campus, get to our rooms, everything, and that was literally it. That was literally it. But they probably didn't send an official update saying like, oh, there's no threat, so probably like 5 p.m. And when I tell y'all I left campus to run my first errand at 10 something, got back around like 12ish, 1, and didn't get no final update till about 5 o'clock. But yeah, it was really a hot mess, because I'm sitting here looking like, and I was still wondering, even when I got back to my room, what was this girl hearing, and why did she have to text me talking about she heard gunshots? Because maybe you just did not hear gunshots. But why did you have to say that? Because I was waiting, I was patiently waiting for somebody else to say that, and I'm just like, no, like, what went wrong? That's what I was wondering. But yeah, anyways y'all, that was the story. I just felt like that. And I just felt like that was really a hot mess. Then to add on to it, y'all, so yes, I ended up getting my mail. And after I got my mail, like, I like to throw away all my Amazon boxes, because my room is not big enough for me to be stacking up boxes, right? And so mind y'all, what I had got from the mail, I ordered a pair of like Birkenstocks, and then I had ordered a little mini ring light, which I'm on right now, and I ordered an extra battery for my camera. And so usually if I know whatever I order either came in a separate box or like a smaller box from Amazon, because Amazon will put the tiniest thing in a huge box. So I usually empty some of my boxes before I come back to my room. And so I took the little battery out the little big box they had in it, and I put it in the shoe box with my shoes or whatever, and I carried them all back to my room. So basically, I take out the shoes, I fix them up, I try them on or whatever. I take out the ring light, I set it up, you know, I'm using it, whatever. And then I start cleaning up. And then I get my trash together because I had ate some fish. So I took my trash out, took all my boxes, everything to the dumpster, right? I get back in the room, I'm sitting around, and I think I had started like updating my vlog that I was doing or whatever. And I realized I threw the battery in the dumpster. The brand new battery that I spent about $30 on is in the dumpster. And so of course I'm looking like, dang, what is going on? Because the day before they hadn't came to get the trash, so it was super duper full, but then they had got the trash, so it was kind of empty, which meant my stuff was basically at the bottom. And so I'm looking like, oh my goodness, like I hope ain't nobody else went and took their trash out there. But either way, I'm like, I gotta go get this battery. Oh my goodness, I'm finna go I'm literally about to be dumpster diving. So I get back out there and I kind of peek in the dumpster, and I see, okay, like the box with my battery in it is not that far. And so of course I'm trying to think like, dang, how could I get this without having to touch any part of this dumpster? And I couldn't. I didn't have to get inside, but I had to kind of like lift myself up to grab the box and then grab the battery out the box, and then I ran into my room and then ran into the shower. But yes, y'all, I was like, oh my goodness, like this is too much. Like this day, I'm finna just go to sleep. I'm finna just go to sleep, and we're gonna have to wake up and try this again, because this right here, this ain't working. But anyways, y'all, so yeah, that was it, y'all. It was honestly like very much, I just feel like it was very disorganized. Because first of all, if you ain't hear nothing for real, then you shouldn't have texted me with that. You should not have texted me with that. You should have sent that to somebody else. And I feel like she sent it to me and the people in our group chat, because it was only 4 people. Because I feel like if you was really trying to, you know, send that out, you would have sent it to one of the bigger group chats, and then they would have been told, oh, I didn't hear nothing, oh, I didn't hear nothing. But nah, girl, I was just looking like, ooh, that's suspicious. But yeah, that was that. Y'all heard my alarm, so my laundry done. I need to go downstairs and get my laundry, put my clothes in the dryer. But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in. And if y'all enjoyed the story time, let me know what you think down below, honey. And let me know what y'all think about the disorganization down below. And also feel free to comment down below. Oh, I said down below like 1,000 times. But feel free to comment any video ideas that y'all want to see from me. And with all that being said, you already know, smack that subscribe button down below, and I will see y'all on my next video.